Hello guys and welcome back. Today's video is going to be about draping a basic bodice that has two darts, a shoulder dart and a waist dart. Here are the list of supplies that you're going to need. To start, make sure all your markings are in place. A tape across the bust point, your center front line, princess line, and a mark indicating your bust point or apex. Your armhole markings, side seams, center back line, and center back princess line. The first measurement you will take is the top edge of the neck plate to the actual neck point length. This measurement ensures that you have enough fabric to drape the neckline and shoulder. Next, measure from the neck point to the waistline over the tape. The tape across the bust point allows for a more accurate measurement because it mirrors the rise between the bust points on a person when they have a garment or outfit on. To get your width measurement, measure from the side seam over the bust point to the center front line. Back measurement, just like the front, measure from the neck plate to the neck point. This measurement serves the same purpose as the front. Measure from the neck point to the waistline. Divide that measurement by 4. Whatever you get will be your shoulder blade level. I have a pin indicating that point. From the shoulder blade point, measure across to the side, making sure the side aligns with the side seam. Here are my calculations. Add up all your measurements plus 3 to 5 inches extension. I added 3 inches to mine. This measurement would be the length and width of your front and back muslin that you will need to drape your bodice. Block the muslin piece to ensure that it's straight and equal on all sides. I didn't have to do much blocking because I tried to cut the muslin as straight as possible. Draw in your 1-inch center back line from the lengthwise edge of the muslin. Fold or iron under. I do not iron because it tends to shrink the fabric and create problems when draping. Using your calculation, you go for the center back. Come down 3.5 inches from the top edge, and from the 3.5-inch point, measure the length of your shoulder blade point. Draw a line across and label. Repeat the same process for the center front. Draw your 1-inch center front line. Fold under and then indicate your markings based on your measurement. Based on my measurement, I measured 4 inches down from the top edge of the muslin for my neck point. Now we're ready to drape. Place the fabric on the dress form and pin at neck and shoulder blade point, and then place pin about 1 inch apart all the way to the waistline. Smooth fabric around the neck and place a pin. Slash fabric around the neck to ease the tension. Continue to slash fabric around neck until fabric has no tension and is laying flat. Make sure not to cut through the neckline seam. I did, and I had to make corrections later. Smooth the fabric over the shoulder and pin. Smooth the fabric over the shoulder blade level, making sure the line is parallel to the floor. Then pin along the line all the way to the shoulder blade at armhole reach to maintain a straight line. Next, smooth the fabric over the armhole plate and place a pin at the bottom of the armhole plate and side seam. That point is your armpit. Smooth fabric over side seam and pin along all the way to the side at waist. Make sure you are not pulling the fabric, rather you're just guiding the fabric along. Waist dart. Smooth the fabric from center back towards princess line and mark. Smooth the fabric from side seam towards princess line and mark. Then fold or tuck under the excess towards center back and pin. Always make sure you are feeling for your princess line seam when creating your dart. Slash to ease tension on the fabric, as you always want your fabric to lay flat on the dress form. Markings. Trace the neckline seam with your fingernail and mark. Mark the bottom of the armhole plate, side seam, and waist. Smooth the fabric over the armhole plate. Trace the screw and draw a straight line to the armhole edge and mark all the way up to the shoulder. Draping center front. Place fabric on the dress form and pin at neck point and waist. Make sure you're not pulling the fabric. Let the fabric lay ever so gently over the bust tape. Smooth fabric around the neck, slash and pin until fabric lays flat with no tension. Smooth the fabric over to the side seam and pin. Make sure that it is straight and parallel to the floor and not slanted. Then draw a cross mark to indicate your apex and place a pin to hold in place. I make sure my fabric is straight on the side and pin, and then pin the fabric at waist and side seam. Next, smooth the fabric over the armhole plate and place a pin at the bottom of the armhole plate and side seam. That point is your armpit. Smooth fabric over side seam and pin along all the way to the side at waist. Make sure you are not pulling the fabric, rather you're just guiding the fabric along. Shoulder dart. Smooth the excess fabric from the shoulder edge towards the neck. Crease the excess fabric to create a dart over the princess line seam. Continue to crease and pinch the dart towards the apex to a vanishing point. Once you're satisfied with your dart, start to pin in place. This is another method of creating a dart when draping. Waist dart. Just like the center back waist, smooth the fabric from center front towards the princess line and mark. Smooth fabric from side seam towards princess line and mark. Tuck excess fabric under and towards center front and pin in place. Make necessary adjustment and slash to ease tension. Mark your neck, shoulder edge, armhole ridge, screw level, under the armhole plate, side seam, and waist. I went ahead and did my markings, but I'm going to go over them again to show how it's done. Once the draping is done, lay your fabric flat. Do not remove the pin that holds all the dart until after drawing in your dart. Draw your waist with a French curve ruler. Go over the waist dart with a tracing wheel to create a dart peak at waist. Do the same step for the shoulder dart. Draw your darts by following the dart curve. First draw the dart to the apex point, then come down half an inch to 1 inch and blend the dart to the dart legs. This is done so your garment doesn't look like your nipples are sticking out. Draw your side seam. Come down 1 inch from the armpit, then extend out by half an inch and blend to the side. The extended line is called just that, the extended side seam line, and that line is used to create or sew a sleeve garment. The original side seam line is the tight body line, and that line is used to create or sew a sleeveless or body-fitted garment. Draw your armhole. Draw a curve that connects the extended point, the screw level, and the shoulder edge. Draw the neckline, then come down 1/4 to half an inch from the neckline and blend that curve to the original. This is done to give room around the neck. Now add the half an inch seam allowance all around your pattern. At the neck, you only need to add a 1/4 inch allowance. Cut out your pattern and repeat the same process for the back. Fold over your dart and pin. For the center front dart, fold over the adjusted dart legs and pin. Once your dart are pinned in place, pin together your side seam and your shoulder seam.